June 12th, 2012, garden update, and nothing in this thing yet, but in this one we have a giant passion flower, and then in this one we've got those gourds that I mentioned that came up on their own. They're mystery gourds planted last year that never came up, and now they just suddenly come up a year later. It's kind of funny. Okay, then over here next to the birdhouse, we have appropriately a birdhouse gourd, a ball loofah, this little one here, and because those did very well the year before last, and a lot of people either traded seeds or bought them from me, which was good. So I'm growing them again. And this is that special, this is that special melon. Another ball loofah right there. All right, don't want to stay too long. I don't want to disturb the bluebirds. Okay. And then a little desert garden. Planted a lot of stuff here, and it's coming up and doing well. And this back row, you can see there are sunflowers. All of them have come up or are still coming up. Some of them still have the seeds on them. So this is going to be cool because once they grow, they'll get tall, and what should be neat would be that that's my computer room, and that's Chris's game room. We've seen on his YouTube, his game room. Will be covered with sunflowers if this works out and goes according to plan. And then we've got these little tiny ones are zinnia sprouts, and they've come out along the front edge here because I'm trying to grow things for hummingbirds. And then Chris planted some watermelons. I didn't see when he did them, so I'm not sure what we have. I know we for all the stupid cars that go by. I know that we have two different kinds here. We've got, I think that's a moon and stars. Maybe it's too soon to tell. They're very similar. And the miniature variety called sugar baby watermelons, which are for me because they get about 5 pounds and they're small and round. I should be able to lift them quite well. And yeah, so hopefully the zinnias will be nice. And in this area, there's nothing there right now. But I planted some gourds and some of those oil pumpkin seeds. So I'm really curious. I hope those will come up. Look at this. Peep is in the window. When I came out here, he came to see what I was doing. And you can see I've got the place decked out for 4th of July already. Well, not really decked out, but I've got some stuff out. I need to get more stuff for 4th of July. Anyways, what I wanted to show, besides a silly budgie spying on me, was that it's hot. It's actually cooled down because it is late in the evening now. But it was, I think our high today was 93, and it's been really gross and nasty. Let's go out to the former pumpkin patch. Okay, I want to welcome those of you that are new to my channel this year that have found me mostly because of the pumpkin growing, and a lot of you have also joined because of the carnivorous plants, mostly the nepenthes. But a lot of you have gotten your pumpkin patches started, and I feel left behind. I can only do gourds here. I've been concentrating on my carnivorous plants so much, but I really am missing the pumpkins and the gourds, and I want to grow them. And because 4th of July is what's coming up next, I'm excited about that. I love all the holidays, but my mind is already turning toward thoughts of Halloween. Yes, I want pumpkins. So this was one of the pumpkin patches last year, And I have started weeding it out little by little, again, with my shovel and my foot only every day. So I'll show you how bad it is really quickly. Burn barrel. And I have made the progress of opening all this to turn into sand. That first bed, I'm probably going to take out the wood and the walkway there. So tonight, if it's cool again, or early in the morning, I get up here around 8 in the morning, I work for maybe 20 minutes until I'm planning to have all this cleared out. Now, luckily, even though it looks terrible, I mean the bushes are as high as everything, it's not so hard to till it by foot, I guess, as it was last year because the soil's already soft. So I'm only limited by how much I can take with my back. So hopefully things will be good. And we got Zuka here and all their chicken buddies. They like to hang out under this palm tree and sunbathe. Alright, well, that's really about it for now. I'm not going to take up too much of the time because I want to make a proper update, see if anything has changed by the end of the week when I tag on another video update for this. Oh, real quick, forgot to mention. What I'm going to do with that patch is I'm mostly going to plant the gourd seeds in there. I have a lot of hard-shelled gourds. But I found a place that I'm going to order a type of pumpkin called Dickinson. And Dickinson is the pumpkin that they use for making the Libby's pumpkin, the canned pumpkins you see in the supermarkets. And what happens is it's not really a true pumpkin, it's a, it's supposed to be like a giant butternut squash. And butternut squash supposedly grows down here in Florida. So it would be nice to get a, quote, pumpkin to grow for me that can reach 30 to 40 pounds. That would be a wonderful thing. So I'm going to try to track down some of those seeds and maybe have actual pumpkins that I can start now instead of waiting until the end of August or the beginning of September. For those of you that are new and didn't see the videos from last year, I finally figured out the secret to growing pumpkins in Florida, and it is that you have to wait until basically fall starts. So you're going to miss Halloween, you're going to miss Thanksgiving, you might get pumpkins like a few days after Thanksgiving, but it's the only way because it's too hot and it's too humid and there's too many diseases down here. I mean, even the disease-resistant pumpkins like that are supposed to be resistant to powdery mildew will succumb to it, and if that doesn't get them, then the leaf-footed bugs, stink bugs, and squash bugs will get them, and it's just terrible. So at least in the fall it's finally cool enough, there's fewer bugs and less disease. So I can't start my official, you know, Halloween jack-o'-lantern type of pumpkins until after all the good holidays are over, unfortunately. But here's hoping this plan with this Dickinson pumpkin squash will work out. Right, Zuka? She doesn't care. Actually, you guys are bad. I gotta keep you out of the pumpkins. They destroyed all my pumpkins last year. June 15th, 2012. Things are going well. That was the passion vine. And then these gourds have gotten bigger. And then this is doing really, really well. Very interested in that little melon back there that I got from overseas. And this one again. Got it set up, a little flag there for 4th of July. Hopefully I'll get a few more and I can make this a nice little display for the holidays. And That looks like one of the pumpkins that came up, but something's chewed on it, so I might have to plant some more. I want to say a thank you to Bran Eden, who sent me a gift certificate for California carnivores for my birthday this summer, and that was a very pleasant surprise. I really appreciate it. They need to, they'll be getting some plants in soon, probably in July. They said next month, so I will definitely make a video when I get the plant in. And again, I really appreciate that. It was really cool. An unexpected surprise, so thanks. Okay, the sunflowers have fallen over. That sucks. I'm gonna have to probably stake them. And there's a cool beetle. Ooh, I like his colors. It's like a glossy red. Okay. The zinnias are coming up. Something is chewing on my cucurbits. That's one of the watermelons. It's missing the cotyledon. Both those cotyledons got chewed. This one's doing good. So sunflowers are falling over for some reason. They're not doing so good back there. That sucks. That's a watermelon. It's got some bites. That one doesn't have any bites. And there's some that came up back there. They all look good. So, some progress. Hopefully this will be looking a lot better next week. Okay, this is a garden update, but I wasn't going to talk about my carnivorous plants, but I did want to show this one. It's supposed to be a rainwardiana, and I just love this one particular picture. It's so big and beautiful on it. I think it's about 4 inches long. I'm not sure if this is rainwardiana because it doesn't have, it's supposed to have 2 little eye spots inside, and this plant doesn't have that. But it's got some really nice pictures. It's doing very well out here. Now what the hell is going on in the pine tree? All the birds are furious. There's cardinals in there and blue jays, and they're pissed. I wonder if there's a hawk in there. See if I can't find out what the hell is going on. Pair of cardinals and a blue jay. He's looking right at me. Hi, blue jay. Hi, he said hello. And the cardinal in there somewhere. I have no idea what everybody was so mad about. Maybe there's a snake up there. Interesting morning. I would have liked to have known what the birds were so angry about. Everybody's gone now. It's just like they wanted to be mad and scream at nothing. I didn't see any snakes or hawks or any predators in the tree. Oh well, birds are weird sometimes. And they're cute. Well, as you can see, a little bit more progress has been made in here. There was one day I couldn't work in here because it rained, and another day that I just wasn't feeling well. I got a little bit of work done this morning. I gotta get rid of all the dead plants that have been piling in that bed, and still have the other half of this to go. And the ivy gourd is doing great. It's going along the fence. I managed to clear this fence so it can spread out. Can't wait for it to start making flowers. And it's a nice little, I love these little coils that they make. Okay, and that's it for the garden update for this week.